right now.
Johnny, this question is for you.
Oh boy.
From Luke S. What are your 3 favorite guitars, electric or acoustic?
Well, I love the acoustics. Just as they have electronic system in them that it actually sounds like an acoustic guitar playing it through a huge PA. And huge fan of the 335 because it's a hollow body guitar, so you have articulation note, but you can still send it with a distortion pedal in it, and you can make like heavy rock. So I love that one. Let's see. I love Nash Telecasters playing live because they're just perfect. They're perfect guitar.
So everyone has their favorite Goo Goo song, whether it's Black Balloon or Iris or Slide. What are your guys' favorite Goo Goo songs, each one of you?
Right now I like playing Sweetest because we've been starting the show, so got a lot attached to it in my mind right now, I think.
Gosh, I don't know. It changes. But usually my favorite ones that we don't play that often.
It's just because you don't hear them every day.
I really like this song called "Truth Is a Whisper" that I like.
I don't play that very often.
Yeah, I like
that
one.
We
Let's
should
play that one.
Try to play that. My favorite one right now is a song off called "Not Broken." Because it starts out it just turns into this very big kind of epic kind of crazy drum rock guitar, and it's got a good message to it, so that's the one I'm digging.
Trevor Blackwell wants you to learn guitar because of that you're his inspiration.
Thank you,
there's
Trevor.
some feel-good words.
Thank you very much. Keep playing and do yourself a few more lessons than I did.
Robbie, what was the first that you ever owned?
I borrowed a bass from a friend down the street because I wanted to be in a band and play guitar very well. So I learned at a very early age, if you're in a band, an easy way to do it is play it because nobody really wants to play this. So that's that was my.
Well, let's talk about the new record again today. What is each of yours favorite song from the new record? You can say what your favorite song from it is.
I'm going to steal Robbie's answer because I know what he's going to say. It's like asking a mother which her kids is her favorite. Here's the end of it. This is my favorite. When you ask a mom who her kid is,
she's got one. Yeah,
she doesn't tell anybody, but she's.
Kimberly would like to, Johnny, this is for you. What is the ideal setting or situation writing a new song? And is there anything special surrounding you inspiration hits, or does it just take over?
Well, the inspiration only lasts for a nanosecond. It's just, that's it. And then you take that inspiration and really sit down and just pound at it and work at it. But there are definitely environments that I really working, and I like to Buffalo to write. Being there in the winter, I like downtown, an old apartment door that they converted into law. It's really, something that's really moody. For me, writing in Los Angeles sometimes can be a little because it's always sunny and there's always a distraction. The environment's a little too soft. I like being in a more, sort of environment, and that's the environment that I grew up in.
It always feels like this, like there's competition constantly. It's constantly reminded that the commercial entity, when you get to there's a music industry in Buffalo. Yeah. So I think it really put in a good place to write.
Great. Sam would like to know, as a band, what are your strongest muses to you throughout the year, or your strongest instruments? Whether that be music or solo. Books or movies or
books, some film, mostly everyday life, watching the news, falling in love, having an original conversation with a friend the night really inspire you. You just have to keep your eyes and your ears open and it comes.
Mike, the user Going Goo Goo, would like to know if you have a pet.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I have a wonderful but viciously evil child. Yeah.
Name or her name?
Her, Lucy. Yes, yeah. I miss her right now.
Oh.
Okay, Chad H said, "Hey, I'm a huge goof, and I thought that the Sounds tour was the best I've ever heard. It's 8th time seeing you guys.
Thanks for the money, dude.
Curious to know what guitar amps you're on this tour because your guitar is amazing."
Yeah, we have tons of crazy stuff. I love these geek questions because I'm really into this.
Okay.
It's like I use a Bad Cat, Hot Cat. I use a Fargen Oldred, which is this boutique from up in California, and I use Dr. Z Maz 38, and I have a sound design rack with vintage and new pads in it. You know, lots of different compressors and things like that, and use the Chandler Abbey Road series. Mike Prees used compressors for my acoustic, and everything up with Heil microphones with that with Heils and Sears mostly, and then Brad uses 13 amps. Corell's using a matchless with his pedal board, and Robbie, you just said guys and
an SVT up on the stage.
So if you can go all that stuff, you can sound just like us.
Oh yeah, Paul Hager, our sound man.
Our sound man is actually.
Yeah, we know some folks who have lived with them, and that may be the most expensive portion. Yeah, purchase, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mike, another question. This is from Lisa. She saw a video on the Inner Machine website doing a lovely karaoke version of Morissette's "Ironic." Well,
oh my God!
No, I haven't even seen that. That must have been. I had good intentions to do the entire, but it never really came to fruition. I think Robbie.
We recorded one song.
Me doing songs, and they just kind of stopped.
Which one you did?
I did
I forget.
What was it? No,
You ought to
know and Ironic. Yeah.
We give him a little bit.
No, that's it. No, that was it. It was
Break down
for the moment only.
Mike.
But I think it was. I think I should go back and interpret the entire record.
I bet that you would love that.
I know they would, Mike. Just
I don't think Alanis would go.
Lisa also wants to know, play any other types of games while you're on tour, or board games to pass the time?
Just games.
Yeah, that's
Johnny, Susan said this new recording best ever.
Thank you,
Love
Susan. Thank you very much.
Your voice is so good. What are you doing didn't do before?
Oh, wow. Gosh, I can't really. I mean, I take singing lessons, and I always make sure that I warm up good before I sing, and I'm just really kind of, talking off. Just don't worry about it. Good, you know how to do this. Just be confident and go out and go. But thank you for saying that. That's really nice.
For Ustream users, Johnny32 wants any of you guys have a favorite song you like to play live, or if it kind of depends show to show.
Favorite song that we like? I think we already answered that. Yeah, we already answered that. But right now, I mean, it changes as time goes on. You'll play a song 100 times. Maybe we can, change now, or maybe this isn't my song anymore, or whatever. But
Luke S. would like to know if you have any time to run or train a marathon lately.
Not really. I'm trying a little bit, but not really.
Alrighty. Karen Capone would like to know, what is your favorite thing to do when you're not having a show or record an album?
This is pretty much what we do all the some capacity,
we're always trying to get ready.
Yeah, we're rehearsing, getting records together on tour,
Great. So just to remind everybody, Ustream today, the Goos are going to be on Sirius at 3 p.m. a live show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys want to talk about it a little bit? Excited for it?
We're a little small show tour here in Los Angeles, and be live on Stereo, and hopefully I won't. Or you can swear on Sirius.
Sure you can. Say anything you want.
But yeah, we're doing that, and that's going to be live 3 p.m. East Pacific time. So if you're Sirius Radio, well, I don't know what channel is it going to be on.
It's going to be on the Coffee House channel.
It's going to be a Coffee House channel.
All right.
So tune in.
Grab a cup and join us, please.
Okay, we'll do one more question. A good one. This is from Shannon. And she says, how does it feel, if you really think about it, there are people in this world that just so connected to your music and inspired just through films and live performances?
That's a blessing, and that's a gift, that we've been given. And I've talked to a lot of people, and those the stories that I hear from people in this last record, the story I hear from people have been inspiration. to me, as far as songwriting goes, to know that we were, you know, able to in some small way, you know, is really, really humble, especially when you hear about these people's lives in some and sometimes it's really fun. You know, the first time my girl, you know,
got to second
base, we were listening to this song, or this is the song that baby ever danced to, and just those kind of stories are really. And then there's you know, a lot of stories of real tragedy that people have come to me and said, you know, listening to your music really helped me get this difficult time, and that's really humbling to me, because it's it puts it back in the perspective of, you know, really do is kind of a service, you know, way. And it definitely deflates your ego a little bit, and that's good.
Excellent. I just want to say bye to everyone. Thanks,
Everybody,
Bye, thanks
a lot. Go buy a record, please. Go buy a record.
See you on the
Bye.
Camera off?
Yep.
Look at that. Exactly. Fun.
Yeah, you guys did great.
We're on there.
About 1,000.
Yeah, that was the way.
Ow, my feet.
Hey, did you see that thing last night about all the feet?
No.
They found feet in